Hi, I'm Natalie here with Texas A&M AgriLife, and we're going to be showing you guys the Joie Mint. So before we get into the installation process, there's of course some things we're going to want to make note of. So with these harness slots, it is a manual reed thread harness. So when you flip this over, you want to make sure that you grab this center plate and you move the harness up to the slot that's appropriate for the child. Since this carrier will only allow you to rear face your child, you want to make sure that the harness slots are at or a little bit below their shoulders, since that's how the manufacturers want us to use this seat. And then in addition to that, every time we buckle up our kiddos, we want to make sure that this chest clip is right at about the armpit level, kind of like Superman's S. There are two different ways that you can use this car seat. You can either use the seat belt or you can use these rigid lower anchors. We're going to show you guys how to install this car seat using those rigid lower anchors. First, I'm going to move them to the right position. So they have these gray buttons here that I'm going to push, and that lets them come out. Now notice this is still going to be colored red. So we're going to wait and see. Once we clip those in, it'll show that it's green. Before we do this though, the Joie comes with these lower anchor guides here, and so you are supposed to hook these on to the lower anchors before you connect the lower anchors to the actual seat. So this part is pretty easy. You just take the seat and you're gonna hook it on. You should just be able to hook it in, and you see that light shift from red to green. Okay, I made sure this part's connected too. That light switches from red to green. And so now the last thing that we need to note with our install is our level indicator. So on this Joie Mint car seat, you're gonna see this line right here. And so that line says that it needs to be level with the ground when installing. So sometimes you might need to take a step back and make sure that that line is parallel with the ground. But if it is, you're all good to go. So now that everything is good, our child's in the carrier, it's installed, we want to make a little note about this carry handle. So if you notice, if I try to move this, it won't lock in any other position. So when we're in the car, we should be having that carry handle position up because it makes it a lot easier to carry and to install as well.